Bangalore Women Power. Let's see who's live with us. Like you always know, Live with Shru is a program that comes up with quite a lot of informative information coming from different sectors of our life that's actually beneficial for each and everyone in Bangalore Women Power. So today, who am I with is something really interesting to talk about. Somebody is saying hello. I would request, I'm doing a live through StreamYard, so please request you to converse with your name so that our guest who's here will get to know who we are talking to. I've got a couple of hellos here. Hello, hello. So there are a couple of them saying hello. There is Chaitanya Suhas. Hi, Chaitanya. Good evening. So request you to key in your name along with your question so we get to know who is live with us. Hi, Shweta. Good afternoon. Very good afternoon. So it's one of those beautiful afternoons which is heading to an evening that's going to be very beneficial for Bangalore Women Power with information, not just information, access to something really fantastic that could brighten the future of our children or, of our family in Bangalore Women Power. Whom am I with is definitely a question that everyone is going to ask. Well, I'm just getting to see hello Shruti, hello, good evening, and all that. Request you to tell your name along with it because I'm live on StreamYard. I don't get to see your name. Request you to type it along with your name. That would be really great. So, with us is one of the very famous Mr. Srinivas from Skoolz. What is Skoolz? He is actually the founder and CEO of Skoolz. What is Skoolz is something that we would really want to know. We'll get to know in just few minutes. I'm just waiting to see that our member count reaches at least 15 to 20. We are 11 of us. Ranjana Vijay is here. Hi, Ranjana Vinay. Good afternoon. Good evening. It's 5. So, Mr. Srinivas, you're okay to converse in Kannada also?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a Kannadiga, so
Fantastic. So, hi Shweta. Is Shweta there? Shobha Gowda, Nayana. Thanks, Chaitanya, for tagging every one of our members who are really been supporting us and who could really do good with this kind of information. ಸೊ ಯಾರ ಜೊತೆ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು, ಯಾರ ಜೊತೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಮ್ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾರು ಇಂತ ಒಂದು ಕುತೂಹಲದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾರ ಹತ್ರದಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಿರ್ಬೋದು. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್, ಹೆಲೋ, ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್, ವಾಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ನನ್ ಜೊತೆ ಇರೋರು ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ್, ಸಿಇಒ ಅಂಡ್ ಫೌಂಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸ್. ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಬರ್ತಿರ್ಬೋದು. This is a question definitely coming from most of them because it just sounds like the normal SCHOOLS schools, right? But this is not that schools. It has got a different spelling, but it has got a value that will add to the schools that is connected to each one of us. This is SKOOLZ. So what is schools? I just see that we've got few audiences already here. Let's take Mr. Srinivas live and see what's next. So first and foremost, thank you for joining us. We are very happy that you've connected to Bangalore Women Power, and I see that you have extended a fantastic offering along with your services to Bangalore Women Power. Our audiences are our family members. So Bangalore Women Power is about 1,14,000 women who most of them are family members, and they have family which might consist of very small kids from 4-year old to 15, 18, 20. So
right.
first and foremost, with your value addition, this is going to be a fantastic journey for our family, but I would want you to tell in your own words what schools is all about.
Great. Thank you, Shu, for having me here. Thank you, Chaitanya, for helping me this logistic support as well. Hey, hi everyone from Bangalore Women Power. It's great to connect with each one of you here. Okay, just quickly give you a brief about schools. I'm sure if you're a parent, you would have undergone the search of school or a hobby class or a tuition class for your kid, right? And I'm a parent too, right? I went through multiple schools and multiple hobby classes to find the right one for my kid, right? So we have made the job easy for you. Okay, we made the job easy such that you can just find all this information in an quick at your fingertips and easily, and you can get to know all the details that you want at one place. So in nutshell, schools is one-stop solution for all your kids' education needs. If you're looking for a school or a hobby class or a tuition class or a ed tech class, so we'll be the one place for you. It also comes with amazing rewards, like when you go through us and take an admission to the school, or when you go and meet a school with which we have a premium membership tab with, right? You're going to get a lot of rewards as well. So it's all the educator search made easy along with humongous rewards is what school is all about.
You have given quite a lot of information in just that one small intro of yours, but I'm going to make it easy for the audiences. I'm going to break down and ask more questions, and I would want to know further, and I'm sure even the audiences want to know more here. So, in a nutshell, is it that you are going to be that one person, or your website is going to be that one place which is going to give me a solution in finding the right school for my child?
Absolutely.
So how does
Yes.
that work? Can you give me in elaborate, like how does that happen? Should I get in touch with you over a phone, or how does that work?
Shall I take it to my portal? I think would that be
Definitely,
better?
definitely, please.
Okay,
Yeah,
great. I'm going to present schools so that you get to see live rather than me giving you the GAN.
right.
I hope you're able to see my screen. Okay, let me know once you're able to see my screen. Are you able to see my
I'm just
screen?
I'm just adding the screen. Yeah,
Okay.
that the screen is here.
Okay, so this is School's portal for you. So schools.in is
Okay.
the URL. You just need to key in schools.in, schools.in,
Mm-hmm.
SKOOLZ.in. So you are
Mm-hmm.
here. Okay. So what
Okay.
you can find the schools for your kid, hobby classes, tuition classes in one go. And we also have counselor support who can help you find the right school or right hobby class or right tuition class for your kid. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you figure out this how schools work later, but let me explain that to you, right? So once you
Sure.
come to this portal, I mean, you can go to the home page, later, but let me talk about the most important points here. So once you come to this portal, you just need to key in the area. Suppose I just key in the Whitefield area, right? So
Mm-hmm.
Whitefield, Bengaluru, right? So Google
Mm-hmm.
automatically suggests Whitefield, Bengaluru. Just pick it up from
Right.
there and then
Mm-hmm.
search for the schools nearby. Okay. My internet is
Okay.
slightly slow today. Bear with me, but otherwise I should be able to manage. Yeah. So you
No
got
worry.
117 schools within 5 kilometer radius.
Oh
My
wow.
question, my question to all the women out here, right? Did you know that you have 117 schools within 5 kilometer radius? And
Well, I myself am sure that I would have just blurted out some 10 names maximum, but then
yeah,
this 117 schools sounds to be really in a kind of data that I wouldn't have even thought about.
absolutely. Anywhere in Bangalore, if you just key in any place in Bangalore, you're going to find 15 schools within 2 kilometer radius. 15 to 20
Okay,
schools. Even I was not aware. I have 15 schools. 20 schools around me. I just knew one or two or three of them, right? Mostly, this is the case with everybody, in Bangalore, right? But we have so
right.
many. You can browse through various schools that are here. Just give me a minute. Yeah, you can browse through various schools here. You can find, there are two campuses of Vedavihan 3, and Sisa Indo Swiss School, the Bangalore schools, Maple Bear, First Cry. The list can goes on. Actually, you can just keep once you log in, you'll be able to find more schools as well. I just work with a not login situation, right? You also can compare schools. You can compare. Suppose I want to compare, say
Okay.
whether we have two, and then maybe one more. Say Head Smart,
Mm-hmm.
okay, or maybe CISA Indo. You can compare all of them in one go to find out, what each school has got to offer, right? So the type of school
Oh,
there, examination board, and they're not mentioned annual fees. It's not my fault. Ideally, they need to mention, right? School classification. Do they have a transport facility? What are the grades they teach to, right? And what is the school strength? What are the class strength? Year of establishment, smart classes, yes or no, and various co-curricular activities the schools offer. This is like
wow.
this is what you wanted, right? You wanted to
Yes.
in order to get this information, you go through humongous number of schools and then find out certain information. We are able to give you this at your fingertips. So with this
Yeah,
information,
and I also have the audiences telling here that it's huge info and very useful. Definitely, yes, this is one kind solution that I've had this problem that when I was trying to find requirement, one such requirement for one of my friend's child, I had to actually suggest multiple schools, but when it was multiple schools, it was just three or four. And I did not have any of these information. I just said this school seems to be good. But
yeah,
then these information actually don't lead you anywhere. Thanks to
Absolutely.
Skoolz, we have one portal where we're getting to not only know about the kind of curriculum they have. It's also about if they are co-ed and what kind of curricular activities and co-curricular activities they have. This is something really useful. We
Absolutely.
have a question here, Mr. Srinivas.
Yeah.
Somebody is asking here, can we select on basis of CBSE and
Yeah,
ICSE?
you
So
can
is
do
there a
that.
filter for that? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can go here, you can filter say CBSC, it'll go to pop up the school which is CBSC. This is Indus, is a CBSC, Common Stars is a CBSC. Then we have one more. Jain is a CBSC school. GJR International is one more CBSC school. Kids Cube. So we have all the schools. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
apply all this filter. We can apply filters like preschool, day school, online schools, classification of school. Is it a co-ed, boys, girls, and based on the board, based on the preschool type as well, like playway, Montessori method, the STEM based. And you also can look at the facilities what school has to offer you. AC classes, transfer. If you're looking for a daycare, I think this is a great option for you. CCTV, and also you can look at the fees as well, right? So we have various filters given to you. You can make use of these filters to find the right school, as per your choice.
So I'm just thinking, does that make it very difficult for me to register with you? Because so many schools and all that stuff.
No, it's damn easy actually. I just go to log in. Okay. This is what it takes. You just need to enter your phone number. This is my phone number. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just get an OTP, on my mobile. So the moment I enter OTP, then I'm in. So that's all it takes. That's all it takes for you to kind of browse through all the schools. We give you, 10 school without logging in as well. Once you want to, browse more schools, you got to log in. That's all. That's all it takes. We don't need any of your other informations.
There is somebody who's telling that's wonderful and making our selection smooth. Also, there
Absolutely.
is one of our family members saying that this platform is phenomenal. Definitely, I totally agree with you. I would request you to put your name along with your comment, because that's when we will get to know who we are addressing. That would be really helpful. And Chaitanya, thank you very much. You've been, tagging quite a lot of them. Mr. Srinivas, one thing to tell you is this is a kind of live program which is very informative for sure. But I'm happy that we are hosting you here, because this kind of information is going to make life more easier for all those parents who are looking out for the school for the next, next year, the next,
The coming
whenever the
academic.
school is going to start. Yeah, we
Yes.
have a question here. We have somebody who's asking, is there any registration charge with schools? What is it that a parent will get worth 10,000 rupees?
Yeah, I'll talk about it, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me, can I cover this at the end so that, let's go through the entire journey, then I'll talk about the benefits. Is it
Yeah.
okay?
So we will park this question. We will
Yeah.
reach out to this question with many more steps that's coming in between.
Yeah.
So we just saw that it takes only one step. That is, you key in your mobile number, you get an OTP. That is to verify that genuinely it is you who is doing it and not somebody else using your phone number and logging in. Once you log in, you are logging in as a parent, and you've got quite a lot of different schools detailed here. You can put filters, you can compare the schools between CBSE, ICSE, and way beyond. But Mr. Srinivas, what I would like to understand is, so is this only about finding a school? What happens next?
See, okay. So let me go to the next step, right? You also can book an
Mhm.
appointment with the school on your own. Okay, you
Oh,
can just
okay.
key in here. You can schedule an appointment. You just key in your
Hmm.
information here, email ID and date of birth, date, and then select the time that you want to meet the principal or meet the management, and then again, just enter your number. You're going to get a OTP. Okay, if you're already
Is that
logged in.
the date of birth of the child or the parent?
So sorry. This is a appointment date.
Okay.
Suppose I want an appointment.
Okay.
So I want an appointment, say on 21st. I would like
Okay.
to meet them at 10 a.m. to 10:30. I enter my
Mm-hmm.
number here again, and I get an OTP and a meeting mode. I want to meet them physically or in a virtual meet or get a call back, right? So
Mm-hmm.
let me do this right away. Get a OTP again. So what do you send a mobile number? So I'll key in the OTP with that 9195. Okay. So I would like to meet them, physically. I would like to go to the school, right? So submit.
Right.
So with this, I'm done with my appointment book. So now
Amazing.
the information go to the, I'll go and get an information on my WhatsApp. Okay.
Oh,
School, you'll get an information on,
okay.
school WhatsApp. school WhatsApp, school email ID, and school SMS. Right? You'll also get an
Amazing.
WhatsApp message. You'll also get an email. You'll also get an SMS as well. Okay, and we'll also remind you. Say 10 o'clock is the appointment. 1 hour before the appointment, and I'm going to remind you saying that hey, you have an appointment booked at 10 o'clock. How would you be going?
Amazing.
And we also kind of
Amazing.
inform the principal or the management to be ready, so that you don't have to wait when you go to the school. So that's how easy it is actually to access. If you're on
The,
mobile, you can call the school as well.
okay.
You can call
So
the
I'm
school.
just checking. So when this message gets popped up saying that you have an appointment, the same message has also gone to the school. So we
Yes,
really don't have to actually call up, but we have the time registered. And when we
absolutely.
go to the school at that time, we have that appointment open for us to actually have the discussion with the school, right?
Yes, absolutely. You're right.
Okay. We have a question from Deepashri. Thanks for this question, Deepashri. She's asking, is this data updated on real time? So the schools list, what is there? Is it real time?
Absolutely. This is last, 6 to 8 months data. I'm sure this is a real time one. The schools also been, we keep informing the schools to keep updating this data on a regular basis. Yes, it's not more
Okay.
than, I don't see any school who are not visited our portal, maybe less than 3 or 4 months. All of them
There's a
visited,
question being asked. The question is, can we take appointment from multiple school on the same day?
Yes, you can take appointment from multiple schools on the same day. Just that it doesn't allow you to take appointment at the same time. Like you cannot be at the
Okay.
same time at multiple places, right?
That
This is
is
also
quite
inconvenience to the school.
that's quite justified. Obviously we will not be able to attend two different
Yes,
schools at the same time, so that's
yes,
quite definitely that's something that actually helps us to plan the day also. So if we have
yes,
an appointment at 10 at one particular school, we can actually have at 1 at another one, and probably at 3 or 4 another one, so that we know that we're going through a journey between three different schools to have real time comparison at
yes,
the facility itself. That's really nice to happen. So then
absolutely.
we get an appointment, and then we actually register in one of the schools through
Yes.
schools. Then what happens?
So, okay, before that, right? And now let me just show you a couple of features that we have. You can also look at the schools on the map. Like
Right.
you can literally chase a school, blue ones are the apartments. We also mapped
Hmm.
apartments to find out where you are. Okay, this is a location that I
Okay.
keyed in a white field. Okay,
Hmm.
this is a school. We have so many schools here, right? You can see so many schools.
Right, right,
Having blue. Blue ones are the apartments and green ones are the schools, right? Okay,
right.
you can also find out the distance. You can just find out. Okay, this is where the school is. This is what the distance. Okay, you can get all this information in the click of a button, right? So I mean, everything that you want in short span of time, right? Okay, this is the
Right.
map view. I'm showing you now. Okay, we are again improvising this as well to make it more better. And along with
Amazing.
this, you can also get to know more about the school. Okay, you just click up that particular school. Okay, you can get to know more about the other details about the school, right? Something like just give me a second. Yeah, I'll just open the other one where we have. Okay, those two campuses. Yeah, I mean, you can get to know the totally 75 parameters you can get to know about the school, starting with the the rating of the school and what type of is it. This is a co-ed or what's the classification, what are the fees they charge, right? About school, you
Amazing.
can get to see the photograph of the school, just to understand how good the school is, right? The key differentiator of the school. You can watch the videos that are played by the school, right? And the information like what is the type of school, what is the minimum age for the kid to enter here, when did it start, what are the school strength, what are the student teacher ratio. This is important, right? And all of us, when you go, we want to make sure that there is enough staff or enough teachers to attend our students, right? So student teacher ratio, do they have
Right.
CCTV camera, transportation, daycare, okay, and all the features what they have, right? You can also download the brochure about the school, right? And what other facilities they're giving, like dance, singing, music, art, all this information at your fingertip, right? And the review as well. Now the parent actually has reviewed this school. They say amazing infrastructure of the school. So this is good. So good for you to know it. And you all the best is the true best thing that we have done is we have done the interview of the principal. This is going to help you understand what is the mindset of the leader behind the school. If you look at this own school, this particular school, Naveen Kumar, you're going to understand a fabulous, leader himself, a good educator himself, right? Because I'm sure all of you are going to evaluate the principal. Evaluating principal is one of the criteria, right? Before we had, kind of taken admission to a particular school for our kid, right? We would like to understand what's the mindset, how good the educator is, right? So you're going to get to know this. And we have asked all the question, what ideally you want to ask. Okay, you might miss out when you go to the school, but we have covered all this, all those questions here. This is a Leader Speak series. You can just click this. You can watch this, video for yourself. This is YouTube. This is already there in YouTube. Okay, you can watch this. And one more that we have is the last thing is we have virtual reality, which is placed here. You can kind of walk into the school sitting at the comfort of your house. Isn't it amazing? You don't have to go physically.
Definitely amazing. And
Um,
something that's giving an edge over everything is comparison of different schools at the same time. I am as a parent really amazed with that kind of feature. We have somebody who's asking us, how does this platform helpful apart from selecting a school? So if we have already selected the school, what next?
Great. So once you select a school, you can book an appointment or you can make a call and you can meet the, principal. You can take an admission. That's one part, right? Apart from that, we also give you a lot of benefits when you go through us, right? Okay. What are the benefits that I'm going to talk about? I'm talking about rupees 10,000 rupees worth of rewards. So what are the rewards actually mean? So let me just show you these rewards right here. So we are giving you 10 free hobby classes free for your kid. Isn't it amazing?
Okay.
10 free hobby sessions, for your kid. I'm sure you like to explore. Hi, is my kid is, want to be in dance class, or want to be music class, want to be in art class. Again, you might be burning money to, kind of explore that. So we're going to give that experience free of cost. 100 high quality worksheets. Once your kid come back from the school, I'm sure you want to sit him or make sure you sit her or her do something which is taught in the school, right? So you want some worksheets, right? And I'm sure you'll be searching for various places for this worksheet. We just give you right here. We have now, it's coming up though, it's not yet done. So we have worksheet. You can come to this place and you can download all the worksheet for your kid. And there's a high quality worksheet because it's being prepared by somebody who's really really good in the particular field. Okay, I'm going to give you 1,000 rupees worth of gift for every child. Now, take admission through us. This is basically based on the age. Example for preschool, we're going to give you crayons and some coloring stuff and maybe water bottle and stuff like that. If higher grade, we're going to give you some maybe geometry boxes and stuff like that. Maybe much more worth of totally 1,000 rupees. Okay, we also give you 10 to 100% scholarship for the one maybe below poverty line. We need to that will be based on the economic criteria. We also helping you with education loans with easy EMIs. Education loans again comes with lower interest rate compared to the market price, at least 1%. The same
Okay.
company, suppose we are working with multiple companies to finish this tab. Suppose the same financial institution is offering you at say 13% outside, right? So when you go through us, you're going to get a 12%. Isn't it amazing?
Fantastic. I mean, there was somebody who was asking here if scholarship is available. I'm sure the answer is already done. Mr. Srinivas has just now spoken about between 10 to 100% scholarship on school tuition fees. And beyond that, what's really appealing is the fact that they're also going to handhold the parent in getting the kind of loan that is required for the child to get admission in the school. So it's going to be on easy EMI. So how is
Yes.
this loan thing happening is that they would register us and get us connected to one of the banks which will actually approve loan, and you can pay it through EMIs. This is something really very nice.
Yes, a discounted interest rate, and also your loan, quantum of loan will also be higher. Example, they offer only 85% outside, right? When you go through us, they're going to offer you 100%.
There is somebody
Right.
who's saying that it's very helpful for parents. The next question is it available all over India?
For now, we're in Bangalore. We just started. This is our first year of officially existence. We are building our product from last 2 years. Next year, I'm sure you should be there in 10 cities of India.
Okay,
This year, all over.
we have somebody who's saying very convenient and informative, but then we also have the next question.
Yeah.
Is this free consultation or charges applicable?
No, everything is free on my website. We have just only one paid program, like Montessori is what we have. Apart from that, rest of the programs are actually absolutely free of cost. Even the counseling are free of cost.
Wow. And somebody is saying scholarship on school fees. Wow, that will be helpful to too many parents. Definitely is. I'm just so happy that BWP family members are actively watching this and trying to get maximum questions. In fact, these are the questions that's coming in my mind while I want to ask Mr. Srinivas, but you yourself are reaching out to those requirements, which is really helpful as an information for any parent when they would log into schools. We have already covered the fact that scholarship and easy EMI basis loan is something that they're going to help. But one session that you really want to go through in this particular portal is this place where all the kind of the gifts, the rewards, everything is being mentioned, because this is not just one thing that you're getting 10 free sessions of hobby or tuition sessions. So imagine your child is having a inclination towards painting or singing or something like that, or you want your child to get handwriting expertise done, and there's so many things around it. Through this school's website, you can actually avail that on 10 free sessions. You're going to
Yeah,
get 100 free worksheets. Imagine this: when your child is back from home, they get to work on worksheets which probably no other child in any other place is using. Is
absolutely.
actually pushing an edge, because these worksheets are available only with schools. So you're going
Yes,
through schools, you're getting admission, you're getting loan, you're getting scholarship, your child is actually getting tuitions and sessions, hobby sessions, plus these worksheets, which apparently is going to support him or her in slightly pushing them better than the other children in the school. Plus,
absolutely.
there's 1,000 rupees worth gift for every child. So not just you as a parent getting them admitted, there are other parents also. If you refer, even those children get the same kind of benefit.
Wow. Yeah.
And guaranteed 10,000 rupees worth of rewards for every admission taken through. So can you
Yes.
highlight on that, please?
Absolutely. We also come up with guaranteed 10,000 rupees, rupees 10,000 plus worth of rewards when you take an admission through us. I'll just show you this, right. I hope you're able to see a gift box on the right side here on the right hand top
Yes,
corner.
yes,
Okay, if you
yes.
just click this, you're going to find out ways to earn this rewards. Okay, when you
Okay.
register with school, when you just log in with your phone number, right, you're going to get 1,000 coins. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
every coin is an average worth of say 50 paisa approximately, right? Okay,
Okay.
when you meet any of a premium school management, you're going to get 5,000 coins, which is like
Okay.
2,500 rupees in your pocket, as and when you meet our premium school management, right? The second one that we have. And when you take an
Right.
admission to one of the premium schools, you're going to get 25,000 coins, right?
Okay.
Again, 25,000 coin is definitely worth of 12,500 rupees. This spread across
Right.
entire year as well. Not just not not necessarily you need to use this only 1 month. You can spread across this say 2,500 points, 2,000 points, something like that, entire year, right? Okay. So
That's
how can you
amazing.
make use of this coins? What is it you can buy through this coin, right? You can again go to the home page. There are various ways to earn coin. Ease my trip, at 1,500 coins you can get 700 rupees off. I
Oh,
mean,
wow.
like if you're a traveler or if you want to travel, you can just use this for to traveling here, right? And we have 250 such vendors with whom we have tap with. Domino's Pizza, we got 7% off on Domino's, yeah, 100 coins, right? You can make use of 700
Wow.
coins and flat 20% off on some new. And I mean, we have amazing deals here. Raymond, Zooming, Lens Card. I'm sure if you're watching Shark Tank, it, right? Piyush Bansal's
Right.
company, right? So Zooming, Medibuddy, Abibus, Himalaya. So unbelievable, quantum of players who are here. We have first cry as well, Boskin Robbins. How good is it, right? You go to meet a principal, complete your appointment, get your 5,000 coins, and have an ice cream on the way at free of cost. right? Along with your kid and along with your husband as well, right? So Medibuddy, Form Easy, we have amazing number of vendors are offering us. Again, this count will going to increase. We already have some 250 plus. We are expected to touch another 250 maybe another next 3 months down the line. Once you complete your admission, by the time admission is done, we're going to be adding at least another 200 plus for sure, right? So
So our
the
next question was from Deepashri. That's awesome. What is the validity for points? Obviously, that's the question. Just now, Mr. Srinivas gave an edge on the answers. Can you give a little more briefing on it?
it's 1 hour, oh, sorry, 1 year, from the time we allocate you this point. I mean, everything has to be confirmed from the school that yes, you take an admission and all the things of formalities are done. Okay, once it is done, we're going to allocate you 2,000 points, 2,200 or 2,000 point, 200 points every month. You can make use of these points every month for yourself. Distributed
So
throughout the year.
I'm just so happy being a part of this audience list right now. Though I am hosting this, I'm just wondering, is there anything beyond that can be so good as the schools right now? One, just reconfirming everything that Mr. Srinivas said, and we've got more to talk, but I'm just trying to, whoever has just now joined, a reclip of what we have spoken so far, so now. The first thing first is that Schools is a website through which you can, first thing first, zero down on the nearest best school. How? You get to see through the map, and otherwise also just zero down on your area. You get to list out all the possible schools that's available in the premises. In that area, even if you have 100 or 200 schools, you can compare them immediately on basis of various filters that's available. You can do with CBSE the curriculum, or you can go through the kind of co-education that they have, or the kind of examination board that they have, or if they have any transport facilities. And so all this is something that will definitely make it easier, but that's just one pit stop to talk about. What do you get after you look at it is just that within one phone number you get to log in as a parent and get access to have appointments with these schools. I've seen parents standing in queues for getting an appointment to go and get their children enrolled in a school. But here, you book an appointment, and the same day you can actually book appointment for three, four different schools with different timings. Go and actually meet the school, the principal or whoever has authority there. You can meet and you get your child admitted. But it doesn't just stop there. You have now logged in, you have actually access to the information, you have taken appointment, then you go there for admission. Then if you take an appointment and then convert it into a proper registration of your child through Schools, there is various amount of rewards that was just now displayed, which is something very good. First thing first, you also get loan, which you can actually pay through easy installments, monthly mi, which is which is a help that Schools is going to do, handhold you and get this loan through one of the banks. Second thing, you also get scholarship. That's the most important thing any child would want, or a child's parent want. You get scholarship for tuition fees, which is between 10 to 100%. That also it depends on the kind of decision taken by between the school and the schools and yourself. Then if this is the two things that's directly connecting the child to the school, there are other benefits that's coming by. You get 10 free sessions from hobby or tuition classes. You get worksheets, which is 100 free worksheets. You get 1,000 rupees worth gift. And beyond all this, you get guaranteed 10,000 worth of reward for every admission taken. So is
Yeah.
that it? Now, every time I'm going to just think, is that it? No, there is more. There is also way to earn. And when I say way to earn, these are, probably who uses Google Pay, Phone Pay. You would have noticed that when you utilize a particular facility, you get a gift voucher, or you get a coupon, or you get a coin, which you can return to avail quite a lot of other gifts that you want. Now, we might think that schools will give only school connected, but no. This particular website not only helps you in getting your child's admission and all these, but you also get to take away gifts that is, of your choice. And the choice is not just one, there are more than 150 different kinds of vouchers that's there, which has a validity for more than 1 year. It's like almost a year.
Yeah.
What do you have? There are the displays being made. Mr. Srinivas is taking us through the current list. You can see you have Murphy Richards, you have Lenskart, you have Boat, you have
Sugar
Arata,
cosmetics.
you have Luja Box, you have Sugar, you have Caffeine. My God, I mean, I'm just wondering, should I be taking my child back to school now through schools? Because this is going to give me more gifts than any other platform would give.
Absolutely.
And this is the maximum benefit anybody can actually ever get.
Yes.
There is somebody who's asking here, are you helping in getting jobs who are looking for jobs in school as a teacher?
Next year.
That
We'll work
you
on.
got the answer. This is so. Whenever there is a company, there is a roadmap and there is a growth. So,
Absolutely.
Mr. Srinivas has already shared with us that this year they are looking more so ever towards pre-nursery schools to connect with, and
Correct.
slowly they are extending to all the other standards. With that would also coming you can see he's already answered that next year is a target that they have, that you can get jobs
Absolutely.
at,
We'll do
at
that.
these
Yeah.
schools. This
Yes.
is really fantastic.
Yeah. And
And
what more
how,
you have?
if we need help, like say probably I'm from a lower middle class family who has learned from a government school and I do not know English, and I have logged in here with help of a friend, but I want some help to get registration. Will there be help from your end to get registration, helping me in all the paperwork and all that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So when our counselors can speak the local language Kannada, okay, and in fact they can
Hmm.
speak multiple languages. They can speak Tamil, they can speak Telugu, they can speak Malayalam. So and I think we
Amazing.
have an amazing counseling team who can speak multiple languages, right? Just a call away. They can connect to our Zoom. You can click here. You can connect to our Zoom call with them, or you
Wow.
can just fill up the form and then you can actually reach out to us. Somebody going to get in touch, right? Just a click here will be connected to a Zoom call. We can try it out once this meeting is done, right? So or you can dial us as well. At the number, this is the number that is given. You can dial us. Somebody going
Wow.
to answer
Yeah.
and I'm going to help you out do this. And in case if you require any help, in filling up the form and stuff like that, we are there to help you. We are at multiple places. Though we have our office in Sarjapur Road, but we have people around Bangalore. In case of any such help, we are happy to extend that arm of support.
That's nice. So there is somebody who's asking, hi, is it only for school or is there any option for finding tuitions also?
Absolutely. Tuition classes, yes, we have. Let me tell you, we just started onboarding tuition classes. We do not have many, but we have few. I'll just show you a few of them. Maybe just two or three of them is what we onboarded. But yeah, come maybe another couple of months down the line when you actually want to put your kid to tuition classes, I'm sure we should be able to help you tuition class as well. We got two so far. Yeah,
Mhm.
aspiring mind of tuitions. Yeah, okay. A couple of them are joined. I didn't knew this. Okay, the British Institute and Better Me online tuitions. But yes, we're gonna keep working on increasing this as well. Yeah, yeah.
So obviously, schools is not just one pit stop for school solutions. I did look at the tab earlier also that there is tuition being mentioned here. There's hobby
Yes.
classes, there's schools and other places. Currently,
Yeah.
we have four tuition classes. The kind of onboarding that has been completed is for four, but going ahead,
Yeah.
they will onboard many more, which
Absolutely.
means in the next year's time you will have many more choices to make, not just with schools but with tuitions also. So
Absolutely.
how is this going to benefit to parents who do not understand English at all? So here, can they directly, without registration, now we had to go through registration, right? So can they directly call and then you take them through this entire process?
Yeah, we do that. Registration is not an kind of compulsory. We can do that without registration as well. They can just directly call us on the phone number that is
Okay.
given on the website. We can help them out. Okay,
So
we
what
do that.
what I would also suggest is that going ahead, when we have your posters and your other digital invitations to our family members, we would
Yeah,
request you to put in your phone number for sure.
sure.
And I would say to my audiences, my family members here, that it's not just English that's going to, be the, if you think that's a barrier, that's not going to be a barrier. If you know somebody who want to get a seat and they do not understand English, they can dial this number. Mr. Srinivas and his team is going to handhold and get them the everything that we are seeing here, go through the same kind of process without English being barrier. They'll teach them, they'll train them how, what, when, where, about what school, what, um, hobby classes, what tuitions are, what benefit they get, and everything. And after everything is being told, they'll also help them in getting a registration in one of the schools or thing. So, okay, they want this in Kannada. So I'm just repeating this in Kannada, Mr. Srinivas.
Yeah, no
So
problem.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ, ನಾವ್ ಹೇಗ್ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನೋ ಇದೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗ್ ರೀಚ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸ್ತಿದ್ರೆ, ಈ ನಂಬರ್ 7760755882 ನಂಬರ್ನ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಪೋಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಲೈವ್ ಸೆಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಡೆ ನಾವು ಹಾಕಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ನೀವು ಈ ನಂಬರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ್ ಅವರು ಹಾಗೂ ಅವ್ರ ಟೀಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋರು ಯಾರನ್ನಾದ್ರೂ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅವ್ರು ನಿಮ್ನ ಸೇಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ನ, ಇದು ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತೆ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇದರಿಂದ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅವ್ರಾಗೆ ಸ್ವತಃ ನಿಂತು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಬರೀ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಲೋನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಲೋನ್ ಈಸಿ ಮಂತ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ದು ಲೋನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರವಾಗಿ ಏನ್ ಮಂತ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಪಡೆಯೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದಲ್ದೆ ನಿಮ್ ಮಗು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಓದ್ತಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಸಹ ಅವರು ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನನ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರೂ ಈ ನಂಬರ್ ನೀವು ಬರ್ದಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ನೀವು ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ್ ಅವರು ಹಾಗೂ ಅವ್ರ ಟೀಮ್ ನ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ ಸೌಲಭ್ಯವನ್ನು ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಈ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಮೂಲಕ ನೀವು ಪಡಿಬಹುದು. ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇದೊಂದು ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್. ಈ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಇಂದ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಕಲ್ತವ್ರೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇವರ ಸಹಾಯ ಬರೀ ನಿಮಿತ್ತ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಇಂದ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಂಬರ್ ಇಂದಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ನಿಮ್ನ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮ್ನ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಸ್ ದರ್ ಎನಿ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಅಂತ ಯಾರೋ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಫ್ರೀ. ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಇದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಫ್ರೀ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಸೌಲಭ್ಯ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ EMI ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಲೋನ್ ತುಂಬಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಸೋದಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ, ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ರಿವಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಿರೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ. ನೀವ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಮ್ ಮಗುಗೆ ಯಾವ ಸ್ಕೂಲು ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯೋದು ಬರೀ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲದೆ, ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಈ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದಿಂದ ನೀವು ಆದಷ್ಟು ಸೌಲಭ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ಪಡಿಬಹುದು. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ. Yes, can we have in English? I'm just repeating this in Kannada for few of them who have just not understood. So I will repeat this again in English. I've already done it once, but I will repeat this again in English. Kannada complete ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು English ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. So I will just repeat in English one more time. ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ, ನೀವು ಇವರು ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ್ ಅವ್ರ ನಂಬರ್ ಇದು ಬರ್ದಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಾವು ಇರೋ ಲೈವ್ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಈ ನಂಬರ್ನ ಎನ್ಶೋರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಯು ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಎನ್ಶೋರ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಹಿಮ್. So to viewers who have just now joined, I'm just repeating everything one time again so that you get to know what we are talking about. Mr. Srinivas is the CEO and founder of Skoolz, and we are talking about Skoolz as a portal which is going to support us in finding the right school for us, for our children at within the given premises. So even if it means that you're having a about 5 to 10 kilometers radius, the actual Google map that is connected to their portal will showcase you the kind of schools that's available, and then you can compare the schools. You can actually compare them with the fees rates, with the facilities, with the kind of curriculum they have and everything. You You can register on this portal with just your phone number. It doesn't take more time. It's just one phone number and an OTP, and you're a registered parent there. Then, with the all the comparison that you are made through this portal, you can book appointments. You can go to the school. You can get registered, and not just one. You can have multiple appointments in a given day where the time doesn't clash. That's very important factor, and that's obviously makes more sense. And after registration, when you go there, if you're registering your child through the schools, you've got quite a lot of benefits. One, you can actually avail loan from banks, which again the schools is going to help you through it. You're actually getting immediately about 10,000 plus worth gifts. Then you're having the most important feature, that is the scholarship that is provided for the child for the tuition fees. You can enroll your child for free sessions on hobby and tuitions, which is not something that comes easy everywhere. You get worksheet access, which actually gives an edge to the child beyond anything that the child would have learned being in a normal school without help of schools. And then, is that it all? No, there's more to come. So you get reward points like coins, which you can exchange with quite a lot of other rewards. Like you can get for example, you can see the website is being strolled through, and you can see that there is entertainment, and you can take some vouchers from there. You can take vouchers from food, you can take vouchers from accessories. You've got electronics, you have beauty, so you can choose the kind of subject and avail the different kind of thing. There is a question here. Is school provides college details to pre-university courses? I believe many parents' kids are preparing 10th grade, so further pre-university information will be helpful.
Not at the moment, but yes, we definitely have that, as a point to be, kind of consider the future, but not now.
So obviously, like what I said, schools has its roadmap. They have
Yeah.
already said, Mr. Srinivas has already announced that going ahead next year, there would also be recruitment for teachers support, and
Yes.
then beyond would be colleges. So as the we should definitely avail such service and support Mr. Srinivas in getting us access to more such information, because this is not just going to be helpful for your own family. If you know about schools, you can spread this word around. That I would say, first do that, talk about schools everywhere around, so that those who don't know about schools can actually avail the kind of benefit that this particular website gives. And Mr. Srinivas and team is available with the number. You don't understand English, you know only Kannada, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, and any other regional language, you can dial the number. The team's going to handhold you and support you in the complete registration program for absolutely no charges. It's completely free. So, as a parent, what more would I look forward for just logging on to website? This is exactly what I would do. And I would say everyone, you should not only be trying this website yourself, share the word. We'll share the link of school's website. Please pass it on to every friend of yours. Do they help us in finding play school near our place? Definitely yes. That's the first thing first. This is the current the school search that we actually saw on the website. So we had Eureka Prep School, you have Head Smart, you have Jumbo, you have so many schools being showcased here. These are preschools actually, so you can see that's Maple, Bachpan. You can find requirement as per your choice. You can compare the schools. You can There are two schools right now on the screen. You can compare between the two schools. You can actually get details between the two schools, and then decide where you really want to take appointment, and then take appointment. So, Mr. Srinivas, is there something that you really want to tell the parents for this coming next generation?
Yeah, I mean, the lot more actually the school can offer. We're coming up with a free summer camp. Exciting news for all of you. We're coming with a
Definitely
model
good.
how, if you have a kid, especially with 3 to 6 years, we coming with a free summer camp. We have online, offline mode as well. Offline, we'll be sending the kids to the our premium schools. Online, of course, we'll be doing it on our own. We are working out to put the best educators who can teach the kids during the summer. Okay, that's one thing that we're coming up with. We also coming up with a contest called Chota Scientist. Okay, Feb 28th happened to be National Science Day. Okay, Feb 28th
Mm-hmm.
is Tuesday. Instead of that, from March 4th is Saturday, wherein we are coming up with a contest called Chota Scientist. Again, this is open from 3 to 6 years of age, where the
Wow.
kids can actually come and learn something about in science and can kind of explore. Again, they can get certificate, they can get some rewards. I mean, they're gonna have fun, right? Again, this will be both online,
Mr.
offline as well.
Srinivas, I would suggest, as the admin of BWP, please keep this open for Bangalore Women Power. We have
Wonderful.
fantastic kids here. We have seen them grow. We have seen them do amazing stuff from their school where they're already existing, or even on certain competitions that held in BWP. So I would request you to keep this open for BWP also, and keep us a registration open for us so that we are our BWP students also participate in this. I have another question. Do you help in suggesting about curriculum, and based on that, help in decision on boards?
Yes, we do that. Our counselor should be able to guide you on that. Example, if you're stuck between CBSE and ACSE, right? Or you're stuck between
Mm-hmm.
Playway and Montessori method, right? Our counselor is going to talk to you and help you make the decision, easier. In fact, if you want to talk to some of the ex principals or ex deans, right, we have an amazing team of people who can help you get the insight about the education. We have Archana Srivas. She was a former director, former founding principal of Chrysalis High.
Mm-hmm.
We have such people who can actually guide. In fact, we also have Kalpana Mohan. If you're an education industry, if you know education in Bangalore, Kalpana Mohan is very well known name, right? We have such people who can give you that amazing kind of information about to help you choose the board, to help you choose the curriculum that suits for you, and based on what you're looking for your kid in the long run. So these are two amazing people that we have, Archana Srivastava and Kalpana Mohan. You can take the support based on the need. Of course, their accessibility is based on the need. Our counselor
Mm-hmm.
should be able to help you maximum. We have various videos, from Kalpana Mohan. If you visit our YouTube channel, we have video of Kalpana Mohan wherein she has already spoken about different types of schools, and we have video made about that, right? This is exactly the video I'm
Okay.
talking about. I think she has done that already. If you want still more than this, yes, definitely we can help you out with connecting the leaders as well. Yeah.
So that's an easy access to quite a lot of information. But just asking, if the counseling is this video doesn't help, we have a question actually reflecting what I wanted to ask. Counseling with the expert, is it free or chargeable? That is to say, just in case they're not happy with the webinar videos and they want more access to counseling, when they connect to the counselors, that is, you connect them, is it charged?
No, it's not charged. See, as I told you, nothing. We're not charging anything for the parent. We have only one program there. We are charging for the parent. Otherwise, we're not charging anything for the parent for all this counseling support as well. This all comes at free of cost.
Amazing. I mean, right now, I like I said, Mr. Srinivas, I'm just saying, I would want to take my son back to schools because there is so much benefit out of this. Not sure, being 19-year-old child, he would want to come back. So many
Yeah.
free services at free. Exactly. I'm just so surprised that we are able to avail so many free services,
Yeah.
and not just services. This is an actually need of the hour, because we are already sailing in February. We have quite a lot of parents who are looking out for schools for their child. And if they're really
Yes.
confused, or if they're not confused, I would say just go try schools. This is exactly what you got to do. You got to try schools. Just log on to the website. I will be including the website details and the phone number onto this live. Request anyone and everyone who's watching this to spread the word first. If there's no child in your house, at least there must be somewhere within your WhatsApp groups of your family, or WhatsApp group of your friends, or WhatsApp group of your college group. Just use this link and spread the word that this is one of the best opportunity that anybody could avail as a parent, and the child also is benefited out of it with so many things that probably we would not get when we would directly just Google, just Google the name of the school and then you go find out. You don't get all these benefits. So this is
Yeah.
one pit stop solution for quite a lot of information, quite a lot of services, quite a lot of awards and rewards. And at what cost? Absolutely zero. You are
Yeah.
just paying zero money and you're getting so much counseling also. If you're really not aware about this, career counseling across, if it's not for schools directly, if you're getting career counseling, you pay good 5,000 rupees for each career counseling session that you attend.
Yes.
And here you're getting it completely free. Yes,
Absolutely.
somebody is echoing the thought, absolutely free, amazing. Yes. So I would say, family members, BWP family members, this is one of the best opportunities. Grab this opportunity. And there is somebody who is saying, will be great if we can have small camp for BWP group so that we can get kids and they all have an awesome time. Just keeping you all informed that very soon, next month, we are having BWP Grand Meet, and we are definitely going to have one window open for Mr. Srinivas to be there along with the school's team, just to showcase what So when we're talking about camp, he already said that there is going to be summer camp, which he will definitely come and talk to you all about during that session in our grand meet. You'll get more information about it. So keep your fingers crossed. We are going to have more from Mr. Srinivas and his team, because what BWP has currently done is we have tied up schools along with us as one of our verified seller for one of the most important information that any parent can get, that is about the schooling of their child. And with so many benefits around, we would definitely do not want to lose out on them as our verified seller. We are having back to back conversation on what more and what better for you all. And you will definitely see many more things like posters that's coming by giving more information about this portal, more information about this organization. It will also give you more information about the rewards and the awards that you get and the gifts that you can take away and so on. But beyond everything, just spread the word. This is the most important thing that you got to do. And we will see that there is more coming from the schools and team for the benefit of your entire family being a parent. Mr. Srinivas, this has been a fantastic session. I'm so happy being the admin here. I can only say, first thing first, thank you very much for getting connected to Bangalore Women Power, and for ensuring that you have created a kind of platform which is going to, this is really visionary. This is really visionary because this is the need of the hour. We are quite lost in the mundane times, that we are so busy with our normal work, that this
Absolutely.
zeroing down on school becomes very difficult. And you have just opened up something that's going to make life easy for many parents. And
Yes.
we look forward to having many more sessions with you and many more face to face interactions, that is to say with the department, your complete department, against our family members, which is our entire BWP. So we keep this session
Sure.
open for your team to be part of our Bangalore Women Park Grand Meet, which is going to be there in March. We
Sure.
have somebody saying, really appreciate Team BWP for such a platform, which is going to help many parents for zeroing down schools with so many. Yes, thank you very much. BWP is happy that Mr. Srinivas knocked our doors and has brought this wonderful, uh, you know, uh, wonderful portal in front of us that's going to help us. So thank you, Mr. Srinivas. This has been a fantastic session. Anything last that you would like to tell the parents before you
No,
leave?
thank you, Shru. Thank you, Shru, for having me here. I also thank Vidisha actually. Who kind of connected me to the group. Okay, she's been part of the group already, and she's a very active member. And she suggested me that, and I think I should connect you to the. Thank you, Vidisha. If you're watching live, thank you so much. Otherwise also, I think we'll connect later. Okay, parents, make use of this. We have an amazing, features coming up as well. What you saw just is the tip of the iceberg. Okay, this is version, somewhere between 1 to 2 right now. We already have 10 versions planned. Okay, which will be an amazing thing for you. I will be kind of giving you insight about your kid. Something like example, if they go to hobby class, we'll be able to capture with the tutors, how good they perform. Like what is the strength. All of them, which the hobby class tutor may not tell you, but they're going to tell us, right? And
Wow.
if there's a chance that your kid might become future Lata Mangeshkar or future whoever, right? Kishore Da, or any of the or maybe a great actress in Canada like a Rajkumar or somebody like, right? So we're going to give that information to you, maybe, or maybe a sports star, right? Maybe a cricketer, maybe somebody like Rahul Dravid or Anil Kumble, Sachin Tendulkar, right? So we're going to get that information which you may not be able to get it, right? And we're going to pass on those information which is very very critical for you, which may change the entire future of the child in a favorable manner, right? So that's the kind of platform that we are building. What is our just tip of the iceberg? We are going all over India next year, okay, and we'll be going international as well. If you're an educator, and log on to the portal and make sure you are there with schools, because our goal is to help the entire international community learn from Indian educators. Because I'm sure you believe and I believe that our Indian educators are one of the best educators. Be it the various dance form or various music form, various art form that we have, right? So how about kids around the world learning from Indian tutors, right? This is the aim that we have on a longer run. We just started. We're just opening our eyes. Uh, I'm sure with support from BWP, we'll be able to go miles together, and I'm sure we should be able to help each other get benefit. This is a win-win situation for each one of you. I'm sure we have a long way to go. Thank you so much. Sure.
Definitely. Thanks, Mr. Srinivas, and a fantastic evening ahead. Thank you, BWP, for being patiently being there and understanding so much that's actually going to help every one of us. Pass on the work. That's exactly what I've got to do. And for sure, Live with Shrew is a program that's going to bring more information in the future too. So there is somebody who's saying, seriously, I was so confused on play school for my daughter. Now I can always look up to schools to find the best one for my daughter. Definitely,
Absolutely.
yes. I'm not sure who's telling this, but please avail this kind of opportunity and get connected to Mr. Srinivas and team, and they will definitely help you. So, with a promise that next time that I come, I'm bringing in more information again with many more other things around. Please be tuned on this particular live session because Mr. Srinivas is coming back with quite a lot of other posters and other interactive sessions, which will give you more insight on what this website is all about. Schools it is. This is all that you got to remember. SKOOLZ is an edge over having a right school for your child. Thank you very
Absolutely.
much.
Thank you so much, Shu. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me here.